NFL Senior Bowl players to watch. Now here we're going to get into the top 5 offensive players to watch during the Senior Bowl. Now I chose one player for each position outside of the quarterback position, which everyone will be talking about. So we're going to do offensive tackle, we're going to do interior offensive lineman, running back, tight end, and wide receiver. The Bears could use help at each of those positions. Let's get into it. But before we get all the way into it, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for all your NFL news, draft news, scouting reports on the prospects, and all NFL offseason news. Keep it locked in to Draft Capital Sports. Now let's get back to the matter at hand. Now the first prospect we're going to start with is offensive tackle out of Arizona, Jordan Morgan, standing at 6'5", 325 pounds. That's not official. I think the weigh-ins will be done today or tomorrow. But he had an impressive college progression from 2019, showing resilience after an ACL tear in 2022 and earning the first All Pac-12 honors in 2023. Now, Jordan Morgan has a strong projection as a top 50 pick in the 2024 draft. He's a strong pass protector with balanced strength, good leverage, and though his run blocking skills may need some refinement, he is excellent at getting up the field in a zone scheme, so most zone running teams will be looking at Morgan as a very high value pick. Now, despite concerns about his arm length and his medical history, Morgan's adaptability could make him a first rounder in this year's draft. At his best, Morgan could be a Tevin Jenkins with a little more athleticism and control. Now, next up, we have wide receiver out of South Carolina, Xavier Leed, standing at 6'3", 227 pounds. Now, he was relatively quiet until his senior season and exploded in 2023 with 71 catches, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, showcasing his impressive size and speed. Now, he possesses unique measurables as he's been clocked in the low 4.3s in the 40 time. He's good at making contested catches, gaining yards after the catch, resembling a potential deep threat and a red zone target. Now, NFL evaluators will face the challenge of determining whether Leggett's standout 2023 season was an anomaly. Now, to excel in the NFL, he needs to improve his footwork, he needs to improve his explosiveness off the line, and his open field ability to avoid tackling. Now, even with that being said, his potential will probably result in him being a high second round pick. Now, next up on the list will be interior offensive lineman out of Oregon, Jackson Powers-Johnson, standing at 6'3", 320 pounds. He was the 2023 Remington Trophy Award winner for the best interior offensive lineman, I believe it's for. Powers-Johnson is a standout offensive lineman for the Ducks who showcased remarkable consistency in pass protection. Now, in his freshman year in 2021, he played 126 snaps, allowing only 1 QB hurry, and continued the trend in his sophomore year with just 1 QB hurry at 382 snaps. Now, his junior year this past year saw an impressive transition to center, playing 829 snaps without conceding a QB hit or a sack. Now, in my opinion, he's the most valuable interior lineman in the draft. Not sure he'll go in the first round, but his ability to play all 3 positions in that interior line and give up minimal pressure is definitely going to be valuable to most teams in the NFL. Now, next up is running back out of Tennessee, Jaylen Wright, standing at 5'11", 210 pounds. Now, this past season, he averaged 7.4 yards per carry. He ran over 1,000 yards, had 4 TDs, 22 receptions, 141 yards. Now, Wright is a dynamic back for the Volunteers, and he exhibited consistent improvement throughout his college career. Now, his freshman year, he ran for 409 yards at 4.8 per carry with 4 touchdowns. Sophomore year, 5.8 yards with 10 TDs, 789 yards, though he did have 4 fumbles during that time. Now, his junior season, this past season, he started to show better ball security and patience as a runner. He has that home run speed that most teams are looking for at running back, so I do think he'll probably creep up. Was a day 3 pick, he'll definitely be a day 2 pick by the time we get around to April. Now, last but certainly not least is Brevin Ford, tight end out of Minnesota, standing at a mammoth 6'7", 270 pounds. Now, Ford's college journey evolved from a quiet start, seeing minimal action as a freshman, to a notable 5th-year senior this past season. Now, this past season, he had 25 receptions, 239 yards, and 2 TDs, but his best season was last year in 2022, where he had 42 receptions, 497 yards, and 2 TDs. Now, in both of these seasons, he demonstrated prowess in pass protection, conceding only 1 pressure and no sacks. Now, to me, much like George Kittle, much like Isaiah Likely, he can be a day 3 tight end that ends up being a starter for an NFL team for a long time. So let me know in the comments who you got your eyes on, what prospects you have your eyes on, you think that everybody should be checking out and watching during the Senior Bowl. Leave a comment below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Thank you for checking in. Keep checking in with Draft Capital Sports, and thank you for watching. Peace.